So I just dropped off the Sony A9 to the post office, and for those of you who don't know, I actually had the Sony A9 on loan for the past few days, and big thank you to Sony Pro Support for hooking me up with it. I had a blast with the camera, but disclaimer, since I had such little time with the camera, I wasn't able to test out the little nooks and crannies of it. So this vlog is just pretty much about me having fun with the camera and sharing my experience as well as my first impressions with you guys. Alright guys, what is going on? We are at a local park right now with the Sony A9. As you guys know, I only have the A9 for like less than 48 hours from Sony Pro Support and LensRental, so I'm trying to make the most out of this video with the A9. We're shooting as many photos as we can and as many videos as we can. It's probably not even that many, but we're gonna do our best. Vivian has the A7R2 right now. Vivian, get out of the way. You wanna be in the video? Vivian right now is shooting me with the A7R2 and the 8518. She doesn't want to be on video because she doesn't have any makeup on, and she would probably not be happy if I posted an ugly video of her, so we're not gonna show too much of her. What? She says Monday is a day to relax. Sunday's a day to relax. One of the biggest things that wowed me was the accuracy of the Sony A9. I would say our hit rate for solid focus with the 55mm and the 85mm at 1.8 was significantly higher than what we were getting from the A7R2 and the A6500. So the results that we were getting were freaking insane. So we're fake vlogging right now because Vivian wasn't able to get a good shot of me walking down this track. I wasn't able to. So we're faking some stuff right here. We got this nice little tree branch leaf thing right here. Huh? Stop fiddling with the leaf, okay. Yeah. My arm is burning right now because I'm vlogging with the 24-70 G Master. Like, who does this? Don't answer that question because I know who does that. So the next thing I did with the Sony A9 was to test it out with the Sigma Art 24-70 f2.8 with the MC11 adapter, because there were some people from the previous video that were asking about the photo autofocus performance. So I figured, why not test it out with the best Sony E-mount camera on the market right now. Suffice to say, it still isn't that good, so I can't recommend adapting the Sigma Art 24-70 to any of your Sony camera right now unless you're using it for video and using it with manual focus. With the G Master though, of course the performance is outstanding, but just for comparison's sake, let's roll the clip. So the rest of the video now is just pretty much miscellaneous notes. I really enjoy using the camera. Vivian really enjoyed using the camera, though I don't think she wants to admit it. But lately I've been teaching her how to shoot videos and photos, hence a lot of these new Instagram photos that you're seeing on my Instagram account. But out of all the Sony cameras that she used, I think she had a lot of fun with the Sony A9. Can't trust her as a photographer. Can't trust her as a photographer.
This is Look at this one. Can you post this one, please? Can you post this one, please?
So ugly.
You look like those cool anime schoolboys when they're like walking out of the classroom with their backpacks and they like throw it over the back of it.
So low light, I don't really have a lot of credibility to say anything about low light because I really didn't push it to a higher ISO. I think I stopped at like about 6400, but that's because I left the camera on auto. But from what I'm seeing in this test photo right here at 6400 ISO, it still looks pretty damn clean, you know? With my other cameras, I really try not to push it to 6400 because I really, you know, my noise and grain tolerance just kind of ends at 6400. So if I had to push it then that's pretty freaking serious. But from what I'm seeing on this photo right here with the A9, it actually looks pretty damn clean. So I'm interested in seeing how well it would do in like a real world situation, like another concert that I want to shoot with the A9, or maybe like a reception at weddings. Silent shutter is amazing, but kind of too amazing. I think I spent a lot more time wondering if I got the shot or not. I had to go back to my camera roll and be like, okay, yeah, okay, good, I got the shot. So after 30 minutes of using silent shutter, I was just like, man, I can't do this. I have to re-enable the sound again. I need that confirmation that I took a photo. I always tend to forget about the joystick on the Sony A9. Like, I always completely neglect it, but the few times that I do remember using it, it's pretty freaking handy. It's a wonder how I got by using the control wheel on the Sony A7R II. Battery life, much better in comparison. So with the Sony A9 rental, I only got one battery, but we freaking shot with the camera almost 3 hours straight. Photo, video, photo, video, photo, video. And by the time that we were done, I'd say we probably still had like 67% of battery left, maybe even more, I don't remember. But if I were to shoot, you know, as extensive as that, photo, video, with the A6500 or the A7R II, I would probably have to replace 2 batteries in between that time. Now, I didn't really capitalize on using the dual card slot, so I can't really comment on it, but it seems pretty handy. So I wish I shot more videos with the Sony A9, but I think we got super distracted by the photo capabilities of it that I didn't even bother taking too much videos with the A9. But the few times that I did any sort of recording, I think I would always, since I was so used to hitting the record button on the side of the cameras for the A6500 and the A7R II, that when I had to reach for the recording button on the A9, which was now located near the eyepiece, I would always hit the AF on button. I would always miss pressing something. I would hit the AF on button instead. So it was a bit frustrating because it was something that I wasn't accustomed to, but yeah, just figured I'd throw that out there. Man, I miss the A9. I'm so tempted to buy it now, but I'm forcing myself to wait until the A7 III gets announced and see what it has to offer first. See, I even thought about taking advantage of the current Sony trade-in promotion. You know, if you were to sell your camera to a reputable dealer, you would get some money for your old camera plus some money on top of that if you were to buy a Sony camera. So I estimated my A7R II, I would probably get about $1,300 for it, and $500 on top of that if I were to buy the A9, so about $1,800 for my A7R II, which honestly isn't too bad because a gray market A7R II right now is about $2,000, and I don't think I would even get close to that if I were to sell my A7R II on my own. So honestly, it's very tempting. But alas, I need to keep my A7R II because it has picture profiles and we shoot a lot of wedding films. I just want to keep our look consistent throughout. I'm pretty sure I can make the A9 work, but in the end, I would still have to fork over a lot of cash even after I traded my A7R II. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see. Thanks for listening, guys. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.